Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today, thanks to Infinity of Nashville, we have our 2025 Mercedes GLS 450. This one here is black over black. Features the 3-liter turbocharged 6-cylinder with the 48-volt mild hybrid system, Burmeister sound, ambient lighting, everything you would need from this thing. I've been thoroughly impressed with it. Now, this is not a Maybach or anything like that, but what is 315 rears, probably 275. Yep, 275 over 315. A lot of tire. Apologize if my voice is a little off. The reason I haven't been filming a lot is because I've been sick with the flu for like a month. So, starting to get better. Now that I say that, I'll get sick again, but I'm functional. All the infotainment system, everything, you have the voice assistant that if you say a certain phrase, it will turn on and you can adjust everything. All your dynamic switches are all right here. I love that. I love the hand rests to be able to adjust everything. This is touchscreen if you want, but you can control it with the cursor. Compared to the 740 BMW that I had, this is much more intuitive. Yes, I have driven. We have a GLE 53 AMG, a 24. With this is all similar. I've spent time in that. So that might be why I'm used to it, but it just seems a lot more intuitive than the BMW setup. Heated steering wheel switch is on the side of the steering column where you adjust the steering wheel. I'm in my sport display. You have a bunch of different setups. I can go through those in a second. That's what I like. If you're gonna give me a bunch of screens, let me organize it how I like it and give me options to organize. It's funny, I looked up online and it said the engine produced like 369 horsepower and 370 pound-feet of torque. Might flop those around, but it's right there. The in-car display shows 400 pound-feet of torque and close to 380 horsepower. So it's a little interesting that it does that, but whatever. It could be the partial electric hybrid system kicking in, because it does show overboost being active. So you have understated, sport, classic, navigation, assistance, off-road. So you have a bunch of different settings. I'm gonna go back to sport because that's my favorite. I do like these grab handles too. It's one of those where they seem gimmicky, but just cruising, it's kind of nice to rest your arm here, and it kind of lines you up perfectly with all the center infotainment switches. Nine-speed torque converter automatic. Good transmission. I haven't had any complaints with it in the different applications that I've used it in. This does have adjustable air suspension. This is not an AMG product, but with 315s out back and 275s up front, you got plenty of tire to work with. That was a Juke Nismo. Somebody traded that in for probably a Model 3 Performance. The GLS is supposed to be the S-Class SUV. I think that is the case. I mean, obviously this is much cheaper than an S-Class. The Maybach is definitely way more S-Class-y, but you can spend a lot of money and get an S-Class SUV. Ride comfort, everything, it's all very, very comfortable. I've been very impressed with my time in this car. Yeah, I cannot complain at all. I'm definitely very impressed. I do like it. It has that truck feel while still being luxury. And I think that's what buyers are really looking for with cars like this. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.